Jumping right into today's video, we have the Tonsen Arts Warped Vengeance or Future Trunks. Now this is a fantastic release, a great job. Here's the box by Tonsen Arts. It says it right here. 005A. I believe they've done some other things. I actually have them right here. They have the Majin Buu kit. That is going to be number 4 right there. And then I have the Kid Buu that they released too. I think that's number number 3. Number 3. So I got 3, 4, and 5. I'm not too sure what 2 and 1 are, but I'll pop them up, right here. I think they're probably some like accessories or something like that. But this is one of the first figures that they've done so far. Here's the rest of the box. Trunks. And I was wondering why they showed this ankles specifically like that, because with other figures, they show off poses and stuff like that, but they specifically wanted to identify the ankles. And I think that is rightfully so. So with that, let me get him out of this. We can start with the overall, presence and what he brings to your collection. Swap out. So starting with his hair, it is beautifully colored. Goes from light to dark, shaded really nicely designed. The face sculpts are immaculate. Now this is what brings it apart from Kong Studios or what else we got? Demoniacal Fit. Is that Tonsen Arts actually makes what they promised. They promised us a Future Trunks and we got them. I'm still waiting on that Future Gohan. I got the deposit from 5K Toys like a year ago and I'm still waiting. So is Tonsen gonna make a Future Trunks? Maybe. I'll throw up whatever future projects they have up here now. I'm not too sure, but I can go back. But this guy was promised, and they delivered, the company. So shout out to them. I'll throw up their socials. I think I followed them on Instagram. But yeah, just get into the sculpt. They actually did a phenomenal job. I want to point out this part. This is hard plastic, but the top part is this nice soft plastic. You can bend that around, and that helps this butterfly joint right here move a lot better. I can get into that later. The paint is nice, I believe. So I got the version A, version Alpha, and I believe this is the manga coloring, because I have the Future Trunks. Where is he? Right back there. He's back there. You can see him, but he has more of a brown belt and brown boots. So this is cool. I wanted to get this guy specifically because he comes with more base form hair sculpts and faces, and because I have 2 SH Figure Arts Trunks. I don't know why, but I have 2 of them. So I have the other Super Saiyan hair sculpts that they have. So I didn't want to get 3. I'd rather get something like this, and something different, new colorings, better base sculpts. I'll probably keep them in base form, but yeah, I'll throw up the picture of the B form up here. I'm sure you can find a bunch of videos, but I just got the A for now, which I'm perfectly happy with. It's exactly what I wanted. But with that, we can get into the articulation. Now, I like this a lot. You just gotta pop that off. He has just a straight ball peg. Just the rod right in there. It's a little squeaky. It's a little new, but that's all right. You get some pretty good head movements. You can go back that much. Look down all the way. Now you get your side to side. Really nice stuff. Perfect on that. You got the neck joint. That helps a lot going down in there. And then with these butterfly joints, you can, they're a little squeaky, but as you can see, it gets pushed and then you can pull it back a little. But, it's in there. I think that looks beautiful. Nicely covered up by this shirt. Standard bicep joints, standard shoulder joints. My favorite part, the elbow joints. So these actually come off to plug in another accessory, but it's squared right there, but it has this circular ball jointness that gives movement for his forearms. Now that comes in play with his other accessory that I'll get into, but it helps with that little bit of movement. And if we collapse it all the way, it also helps with that because that's a nice cut. It's perfectly beautifully cut in there. There we go. Forearms, wrist rotation, pretty standard stuff. It gets a little hindered by this watch, but not that much. I actually love that watch. You see that? That's awesome. Me personally, I'm gonna play it as a time travel watch. So if I do a video, he's gonna time travel with this watch. Bulma made it or something like that. That's what I'm gonna do. Belt, it's just floating up there. It's nice. You get the hip, the ab crunch, really nice. Breaks up a little back there, but who cares? Goes back all the way that much. So pretty good. Some pretty good movement actually. I like it a lot. Legs, standard 3.0, as we've seen with a lot of figures. Excellent choice to go with. It's a little squeaky right there, so throw in some WD-40, some dish soap, some whatever you got. But I like it. It's not that bad. Hopefully it doesn't break. Knee joints go about like so. I feel like they could have made it. I had some spacing right there. They could have definitely closed that up. But overall, it's not bad. I won't complain. Now to the ankles, as pointed out by the box, is something really special. Excuse me, but they've cut it and engineered that ball joint beautifully. It kind of reminds me of a Revoltech joint, how it's able to be positioned differently. I'll demonstrate that right now. So this is the middle position. Goes back about that much, goes forward about that much, right? So you're thinking, what's the big deal? Well, actually, this ball joint here, it kind of moves side to side. So you move that joint up, and then you're able to get so much more movement. But what about the front, you might ask? Push it back again, and you can go up even further. See what I mean? So you got to move. See the ball? It moves. Boom. So that's awesome. I know a lot of Revoltechs do that. And then here you go, the sideways. It's not bad. It's there's a cut right there. They could have definitely done deeper, but I'm sure if you move it a lot, that's still pretty good. But yeah, I love that a lot. Cause Kong Studios, they're like the SSJ5, the pink SSJ5. I got the blue. Oh, I do have the blue. I have the blue one right here. Look at that. Nothing. Doesn't move. Look at that. Crappy. Ugly. Bad. Tonsen Arttoys, they killed it. Now this is innovation, bro. They gotta bring this to all the other figures they do. I'm hoping they do some villains, because we need that desperately. Which I think some companies making a Janemba. I have to double check. Maybe that is Tonsen. I might be tripping though, but I'll throw it up. If they are, hooray. If not, whatever. I don't really remember. But with that, the articulation, we can get into the accessories with this guy. Now I got the version alpha, so the accessories are a little different. He comes with these floating bang pieces. Floating in the wind, charging up. Action posed. That's the accessory, but he comes standard with this boom, normal head. It's pretty good. I think these little two bangs, they kind of get in the way, so you can't really see his face. So that's why I like wearing these a lot, but it's all good. And then something interesting, his sword and sheath. Now the sword, it's standard. It's a little messy, cut up, but it is a third-party company. It's not a fully licensed like SH Figuarts, but it's definitely no bootleg. This is phenomenal. Standard sword. This little peg comes off to go in his hand, and in the sheath, which is amazing. I like that a lot. But this part is a peg, so you just peg in this part, and then the bottom is a magnet. So you're not always pulling and putting on, pulling and putting off for when you're posing, because it might break. You know what I mean? That's really annoying. So you just magnet on there. It'll stay on. If you move it a lot, it'll kind of just come off on its own. So I'd say pose your figure first and then put this on them. That'll save you some time. But this looks amazing. I know it's a different color. I think it's a more lighter, but I like it a lot. Then we come with one of the coolest accessories that I've ever seen. Him taking off his jacket. Which, I always had this thought. When action figure companies make their action figures, do they make it to pose or to play? Now what I'm saying, I'll take off his arms while that happens. What I'm saying is, me personally, I like to pose. My bad. I like to play. I play with my action figures. If you've seen it in my fighting videos, that's playing. You're playing with your action figures. You know, that allows you to transition smoothly. You know, when you're doing the videos in my style, or if you're doing stop motion in general, you need your figures to transition smoothly into what they're doing. You know what I mean? So some figure companies, you know, they give face sculpts that are completely different. They're battle damaged. They have a new form. So you can't really transition while in that fighting video to those faces. Like, there's one I always think of, the SH Figure Arts Bleach guy. I'll throw him up right here, like Kenpachi or something. But like his faces are different, so I can't use them without transitioning through the story, or else he's just gonna be like going from this face to that face. If I think of a better figure, I'll throw it up. But with this Trunks, I can get my SH Figure Arts right there. Actually, I'll get them right now. I'll show you what I mean. This is a certified yap session, but I got the Trunks. I just want to like explain to you guys my thinking in a perfect action figure. So I start the video with Trunks, right? And he's like, "I'm gonna kill you, androids." And then he goes to take off his jacket. Well, how are you gonna show that he takes off his jacket without saying, "I'm gonna kill you guys"? And then boom, he has no jacket. You can do it, sure. You can play with that. Or you get one of these badass looking accessory pieces that you plug in, you know, get one arm. This is comes with the that rotation comes in. You kind of make sure it don't break it. Be careful, you know what I mean? Kind of just plug it in there, and then boom, you can have him transition to him taking off his jacket, which we can look at that. Look at the crinkles, the hands, sculpted beautifully, man. This is awesome. But you can transition during your video to him actually taking it off to build that more consistency and build the story with what you're making. So that's what I always think about when I buy a figure. Is it a good figure to use for a story? Are the accessories transitionable? You know what I mean? So takes off his jacket, has the jacket, takes it off, boom. Now you're in this state and you're ready to fight, you're ready to play. And it works with the video and the story that you're making. I don't know. If you get what I'm saying, you know, let me know in the comments. For anybody that poses or plays. And a posing action figure would be like if I took a Naruto and gave him a Sage Mode face, an angry Kurama face, and a normal face. You can't pose all three. You can pose with all three of them, but you can't play because there's no transitioning phases. There's no gritting to teeth to yelling. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And with, you know, gritting and smiling and all of that, we can get into the amazing base form head sculpts that he comes with. He comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different head sculpts, face sculpts, whatever you call them. So this is the happy, you know, he's smiling, you know, he's laughing, having a good time, waving to the Z Fighters as he leaves. Beautiful. Never seen that before. Base form yelling. That looks awesome. Looks great. Then we got the kind of smirking face to the right. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the different faces, you know what I mean? We already have a SH Figure Arts Trunks to give us something we haven't seen. Speaking of which, crying eyes. This is beautiful. This is one of my favorite face sculpts of all time. I don't think it's not really textured. If you collect Buzzmod and you know her like the Buzzmod Nezuko, the demon form, where she's crying, they're actually like bubbles and like pieces of plastic on there. But I think this one is just painted, which is fine. I don't need all that extra stuff. Look at that, dude. This is awesome. That mouth open. You know, when you're seeing future Gohan die or, you know, something like that. I love that a lot. Then we have the, you know, the teeth gritting. Always looks good. Then we have something I can compare the other Trunks with. His normal neutral face. You know, throw the hair sculpt on him. I don't know, there's something definitely different. His face looks a lot wider, I would say that. His face is definitely wider. This one's more manga looking, you know what I mean? His old Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace, the GOAT. Akira Toriyama's like manga style. I still like it. I like both figures in concept. Overall, this one's better. In concept, they're both really good. You know, Future Trunks was definitely one of my favorite characters throughout the Dragon Ball series. Future Trunks to be specific. But yeah, we'll transition to heads. My email, I always have the email. My profile picture for my email was Trunks. If I can find the picture, I'll throw it up right here. But that was always it, and I had to change it recently because I'm an adult. I'm in the military. If I gotta send emails, so yeah, I had to change it to, you know, picture of me or whatever. But yeah, that always used to be my profile picture for everything. Future Trunks. It was this beautiful base form Future Trunks, but I liked it a lot. But the other Super Saiyan hair sculpt looks nice. Now, if you get the version B, Bravo, the other one, he comes with like a charged up Super Saiyan hair sculpt. So, you know, me personally, we already have the Trunks with the charged up head sculpt. You know, I'll do that in my bonus, but here it is. It looks nice. It's great. It works. But he comes with, you know, neutral face. Seen him before. Looking to the side, kind of angry. I like it a lot. It's nice. And then, of course, just your standard yelling. Now, what I was saying about the faces, how they look kind of manga-ish. I used to draw, like, you know, and of course, I drew Dragon Ball a bunch. So I recognize this chin, how it comes in. It goes down and then it comes in. But it's like a curve with the chin. Now you see from this guy, it's just straight. It doesn't curve. See the difference? So this is definitely more manga-ish, more older Akira Toriyama. And I know that from, you know, drawing. Always having to look up references for faces. So I like this a lot. I think it looks really good. Now we can get into my favorite part, the hands. So, you know, it comes with fists. Standard fists. And then we have these, his hands are actually really small, which is cool. I like it. These kind of claw effect hands. You know, the clawing. You can do blast effects. You can do charging up, grabbing. Really great stuff. I like that a lot. Then we have these blast hands, which I like how these are designed. If I don't have... I just hate the way that some of the SH Figure Arts, the license, how they have these blast hands. They just kind of look a little off. But I like the curvature of these. I like the shape, the finger spread. I like these a lot. So whatever, I don't know, dude. SH Figure Arts, they're getting absolutely destroyed by these third-party companies. Not bootlegs, third-party companies. You know, we got Broly coming soon. Tonsen Arts is killing it with this Kid Buu and Trunks. So yeah, they need to step up their game for real. Then we have these interesting hands. You can use them as grabbing hands, specifically for his sword. Now, they don't really like hold his sword. Oh, they do. Never mind. I'm just. Let me try to. There we go. They actually do hold it. Okay. I probably just did it wrong. Yeah, maybe like this hand. Yeah, this hand doesn't really hold it that well. But I guess this one does. Maybe gotta do it at like an angle. You saw it holds it, but you can hold his scabbard or his sheath like that. Then we got his probably one of his more signature hands, his little key blast hands. My only gripe is that they don't really go up all the way, like straight up like bent. But you know, they go down, they go up, you know, it's fine. Do his key blast, his signature like sword move where he has his sword underneath and his hand blasting, you know, something like that. But yeah, he has that. And then, of course, the sword holding hands. I'll just throw on one. But yeah, you know, standard stuff. All good. Now, something that I like a lot, and I like a very lot, are these pocket holder things. My first time seeing them was with Sanji. SH Figure Arts Sanji. He's back there somewhere. I don't know. But for Sanji, you took off the leg, you took off this piece, you plug this in there, you put the hands in there. Great. But now his legs are kind of loose. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Then we saw it with the SH Figure Arts Teen Geto and Teen Gojo, where you put it on, and then you straight up just lay it on there. Look, it's gappy. I mean, you can make it work, but you just lay it on there. Tonsen Arts, they came over and said, hold my drink. Excuse me. So if you look closely, there's a gap, and with that gap, there's some pegs, there's some plastic sticking up, almost like it's gonna hold something. And I was wondering, now what is it gonna hold? His pants. So you carefully find that little gap, stick it in between his waist. Boom. Seamless. All because it has that little plastic that helps it attach to his pants. That looks awesome. So there's multiple ways you can do that. You can do that first, or you can just, throw his hand on first, slap it on there, boom. Either way, look how great that looks. Lines up pretty good. You don't even have to make it line up with the pants, but I think you're supposed to have it like perfectly lined up. But look at that. Seamlessly lines up with this part, which I like a lot. If you look at it from the side, sure, just flatten it a little, move his arms. But that looks awesome, man. If anybody's gonna put their hands in the pocket, it's gonna be my boy Trunks. You can call him Mr. Put It On, bro. He got the fit, the cleanest fits in the game. His jacket, this BoJack bowling movie form, looks phenomenal. And that's gonna be almost it for accessories. I can get his coolest accessories. We have some slashing effects. Finally, a figure with some effects. You know what I mean? We get these SH figure arts that have zero effects when the character itself does a lot of things. Freaking, I'll send to that Luffy back there. Comes with no Gumu Gumu effects. Sure, we got one for his older form and stuff. But what about this Luffy, the newer gen? He has nothing. He'll probably get something, sure. Other people have made effects, but when you drop a Luffy, drop his Gumu Gumu effects. Now this is like a nice soft plastic. Don't try to pull it too much, but you simply just slide his sword and it stops at a certain point. Boom. It's a little heavy, but that's why his arms are a little tight. So I wouldn't recommend loosening his arms much. Just be careful with it. But the arms being tight help him hold up his sword. So slashing. You can make it a punching effect if you really wanted to. But it looks great. The color's amazing. And you get another. I got it on a Revoltech stand. Check this out. But it comes with this plastic piece you put in. You can peg it on. Look at this. Big old slashing effect. So you can have, him slashing with it and then slashing. You do kicking, punching effects. Make it your own. But look how big this thing is. And it looks amazing. But yeah, I use a Revoltech stand. It's not going to fit a Mafex stand. I have this little third-party stand. That kind of fits. I just got that off of Amazon. But yeah, if you collect, Revoltech. Ooh, I got a Figma stand. See if that works. That should work. Yeah, that works. Whatever skinny peg you can really find. Mafex is definitely not going to work. I think SH Figuarts do stands, but, I have a bunch of Revoltech. But there you go. That's the last bit of accessories. Let me double check. Yeah, last bit of accessories. And with that, we can get on to size comparisons. For this scaling comparison, Trunks, I got him in his base form. I have the SH Figuarts Gohan. I think he scales pretty well. I think Trunks' shoulders are a little taller, but it looks pretty good. Then we have one of the better Gokus, Demonical Fit Goku. Goku's a little taller. Look at them arms, though. There's that. Then we have the Complete Failure SH Figuarts Trunks. Should be the same size. Might be the leg positioning, but I think Tonsen takes the height. No, that's fine. Nobody really notices. Then I have my custom, shout out Hippie Collects, I'll throw them up right here. Custom Ultra Ego Vegeta. There you go. I think his hair gives him a little bit of height, but, it looks great. Then I have the Saiyan Armor Trunks. A little shorter. But that's, that's fine. This is supposed to be, when he goes back and kills the android. So, obviously he's going to be a little bigger, a little better than this guy. There we go. Then we have his rival, the Kong Studios Goku Black. Taller, a little bigger. Nice. That looks great. These two will definitely be in a video together. Definitely. Then, just for the sake of other companies, I have my only Mezco Doom. Towers over him. Great. Then we got Reveltech Arkham Knight, for the sake of having a Reveltech. A little taller, but that's fine. Then for Mafex, I got my boy Nightwing, because why not? A little taller. Cool. There you go. And for non-Dragon Ball SH Figure Arts, I got Ryumen Sukuna, or Itadori. They look pretty good. That looks great. I'm gonna do a head swap. How would that look? Trunks' big body. I don't think the pegs will fit. No, there's no way the pegs fit. But actually, kind of similar. Dude, look at my boy. He's yoked. That's funny. I just want to try it out. But speaking of trying out head sculpts, for this bonus section, I'm going to try some head sculpts and accessory swaps. So, we got Tonsen Arts, SS Figure Arts, Saiyan Armor, and Future Trunks. So, let's start with the swords. So, my Trunks already has this, sword on him. It looks, really great compared to this one. Let's see if it fits. And it does. It's probably the same mold. They probably just took one of these and just molded it. But there you go. It fits. So yeah, if you just want to see that. But we can get into the head swaps. And I have here the SH Figure Arts Future Trunks head sculpt. I'm just going to pop that off. Pegs should fit. They fit really nicely. So we'll throw on a official Trunks head sculpt. Boom. See what I mean? And then the bang part. Yeah, this is the extra bangs. That's what I'm saying. I think it's close to version B. I'll throw it up again. But there you go. I already have 2 bangs, so why would I get the other one? But do the Saiyan face sculpts swap? The answer is no. I don't think they do. The pegs are a little, I don't know. Let me try a little harder. Maybe? Let me take this off. Let me give it a real good push. I don't know. They don't really fit. I'm not gonna lie. They kind of don't. If I get it like that, maybe, and then throw that on. Nah, they don't really fit. I don't know. It's like too big or something. Well, that's a shame. That's a bummer. But there you go. You can fit. You can make him Super Saiyan, but you'll have to use the SHF version. But with that, still on his base form. Taking the SH Figure Arts. Look, see what I mean? The peg just falls off. That's why we love magnets. I'll do that later. Base form, SH Figure Arts. Looks great. Compared. That's what I'm saying. The faces are definitely different. It's a little wobbly on them. I think the peg's a little bigger. That's fine. Now, just for the sakes of it, I doubt this will fit. Because this is the 2.0. No, I'm not even going to attempt to put that on. I don't want to break it. But there's no way that's going to put on. There's no way. You can just tell by looking. I mean, that'll probably look cool. I don't want to try it, though. Anyways, there you go. That is today's bonus round. On to my final thoughts. Now, final thoughts for the Tonsen Arts. What is he? Warped Vengeance, aka third-party custom version alpha Future Trunks Briefs. Phenomenal figure. I think I say this about every single figure. Oh, figure of the year. But he is beautiful, dude. He's absolutely stunning. Articulation's on point, accessories on point, movement, paint sculpt, application, pricing. I think it's like $77, which I think this guy was like 50 or something. So to go from this to this is amazing. Look at the watch. That's my favorite detail, the watch. He's great. Definitely contender for figure of the year. You're gonna see him in some videos. I'll throw him in one of my Dragon Ball lore videos. You know, check out all my other videos if you haven't watched them. All my reviews. I try to do, you know, review the newer figures that come out, but you know, I'll get a figure that's a year old. I'll do a review on him just because he's new to me. And you know, these videos, when I do my posing first, I get all the hidden details figured out with this guy, all the different joints and how to use the accessories. So that really helps me make the review when I know all the little secrets and stuff about this figure. But you know, final thoughts. I highly recommend get whichever version you want. Really, I got the alpha because of the base form. But, you know, I'm sure they're both good so far. I haven't really heard of any QC problems. Maybe just a tightness with the leg. Squeaks, you know, it's fine. It's a third-party company, you know, help support them. I don't really like bootleg figures because it's not an original work. Like a bootleg of this guy, that's just stolen. This guy is brand new, different. You know, scope's similar. Yeah, it's the same character. But design-wise, innovation, you know, that face sculpt is completely brand new. You know, rest in peace to the GOAT, Akira Toriyama. I respect the man. But I don't know what he thinks about people, I want to say ripping off his artwork. But I think it would be great to have someone make something this good from one of my characters. You know what I mean? From an artist standpoint, I get it why bootlegs suck. But this is beautiful, man. This is its own work of art. If I had a toy company and someone did this better, I'd be like, dude, let's hire that guy. Put whoever that guy is on the Dragon Ball team. Because this is dog water compared to this. I thought this was peak when it first came out, and it is. It's still really good. But, you know, there's some weird gapping problems with it. I don't know. This is beautiful, man. So, Tamashii Nations, if y'all listening, probably not, but hire these guys. These are the fans that put in their own work to make these beautiful third-party figures, to give us, the other fans who don't know how to do this, something to play and pose with. You know? So with that, I give him a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Only gripes? I don't know. He's not perfect. He's definitely not perfect. Because he has an A version and a B version. They have different accessories. So, you know, if they would combine it into one. But I see why they did it. You know, give it different colorings. Manga version, anime version. I get it. 9 out of 10 though. 9 out of 10. Beautiful figure. Is he going to be number 1? Maybe. I'll do that in December. But for now, 9 out of 10. One of my favorite figures of the year so far. I'll let the hype die down. You know, we got a Robotech Batman Beyond coming. He's hyped. Some Yu Yu Hakusha stuff. You know what I'm saying. SH Figure Arts Deku. You know, Peak. Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff. But this guy's beautiful. So with that, thank you for watching. Check out my other videos. I'll throw up a review here. One of my Dragon Ball videos up here. Check it out. Support the channel. Check out my TikTok. And thank you for watching. Y'all have a great day.